Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. Hope you're okay. Hope the rain hasn't really got to you because it's got to everybody else, including me. There's nothing worse than feeling washed out, but it happens. Listen, I hope you are okay. I hope everything's all right on your end. So, we need to say hello. We welcome back as a human guest, a certain Mr. John Holden. Here to say hello this evening. Good evening to you. Hi there, Linda. How are you doing? Margaret, hi. Colette and Jemima McKillop. Hi there, Lizzie. James Edwards, how are you, my son? Suzanne Strickland. John Holden and James McLaren joined together. Nothing worse. Anyway, have you seen my glasses? No.
No.
No, I'm going to have to struggle without the glasses tonight. I don't know where they are. So how are things anyway? In these cameras we get everything ready. Hopefully to do tonight what we can. I think it's in the bedroom. So let's see what else is going on and let's see who else is here. Now, I'm not very good at this, but let's see. Oh, hello, you are all there. Hi, Tricia, how are you? Colette saying hello, boys. Hello. Good evening, Mr. McGregor. Are we traveling? Are we all over the place, Mr. McGregor? Or are you local? That would be interesting because Mr. McGregor travels all the time. Hi there, Suzanne Murray. Hi. Margaret McIntyre. Hello. Amanda Lancaster. Good evening to you. Paula Black. Lee Bennett. Hi there. Elizabeth Patience. How are you doing? Oh, Liz Simpson, you're in early tonight. But you know, baking, you know, cooking. Oh, my glasses here, turned up. Thank you very much. Now then, Leslie Lang, Rosalind Kilday, Helen Kane. Evening, sweetheart, are we reading? Oh, she's calling me sweetheart. That's a nice thing to do. Paul McGregor is Hong Kong tomorrow.
Jeez, oh man.
We are talking Hong Kong free. And off he goes. It's the black mask, you see. Linda McLaughlin, hi there. It's freezing in Greenock. It is. Anywhere you go, it's cold. Bernadette McDonald, hi there. Anything for Virgo? Let's see. James McLaren, hello, Frank. It's Nicola. Hello, Nicola. How are you doing? Still got that pram for you. I don't know why, but I do. Hannah Butler, hello there. Grandad is safe home. That's good news, Hannah. You were worried about that on Sunday, weren't you? What day is it? Yeah, we're on Wednesday, aren't we?
We're on Wednesday, all day.
All day Wednesday?
Uh-huh.
No half day shop?
No.
Used to be like that.
No. Well, at the Windmill Theatre, we never close.
Do you remember that was always shut half day Wednesday? And your butcher shut it
Still does sometimes.
half day and Saturdays and stuff. Hiya, Dana. Sheena Wilson,
I
hi
haven't seen
there.
Dana for a while. Where's she been?
Dana, where you've been for a while, John wants to know. Will you please communicate with him? It
So
can't
Dana
be
Nick?
helped. It is Dana Nick, yes.
I haven't seen Dana for weeks.
That's between you and Dana. So, let's get to it. Now, somebody I saw earlier, I need to go back and see where they are. I think I can do that. I think I'm like...
Stand by for the internet to break, everybody.
Yes, honestly, if I touch anything, it will break on you. I'm starting to blow bulbs again. I think it's because the show's on Friday. Did you know that?
Uh-huh.
Show's on Friday night.
Uh-huh.
I'm that glad, you know. Who was I? So I think it was Bernadette McDonald. Anything for a Virgo. First thing I'm feeling for you, Bernadette, I have to tell you, is teeth problems, tooth problems. Right there. Oh, really? Rather sore. So your old canines are going to play out, Bernadette. If not for you, it's for somebody close to you because the pain is quite sore. If you get anybody coming through, oh, listen, Bernadette, who is Bernadette I'm talking to? Yeah. Who stopped the course? Who was in the middle of a course and cut it? Stopped it. It's as though they were to finish something off, but they didn't do it, if you know what I mean. Because something else has to change Well, the walls really lighting up for you. So something else is to change in that for that person's life, and it's quite important. And also next to that person is the tower. Now the tower is not a good sign to have, but in this case, it's a freeing quality. It's blasting away all the stuff that shouldn't be there. So I think whoever we're talking about is getting the freedom. But the key to this person for you to connect with and understand is they were doing a course, they went in a different direction, or they suddenly stopped the course. Would you come back and let John know that one, please? But anyway, you asked a question about Virgo. Mercury and Pluto are really playing up at the moment. Nice meet, though. So it just means that the informations that you're getting are really quite heavy. You've got a plan to get put into operation. Really important that you get behind you the things that you need to between now and Christmas. Christmas is going to be a very important time for you, not just because you're a Virgo, okay, but you personally. And a lot of help for somebody in the health area that really needs it. And it's to do with, how can I put this, women's thing, you know what I mean? I'm being very polite there.
Not like you.
Well, what else would you say?
I wouldn't like
No, I know you wouldn't.
even go there.
But we'll just say women's areas, okay? And good news there too, eventually for all of that. But remember, what you're doing is between now and Christmas, and you've not got a lot of time. So get your plans into operation, and I think you'll find they work. I'm writing up a lot for Virgo at the moment because it's all about spearheading their own individuality and getting out there and making things happen for themselves. And you know something? They'll do it. Okay? And you're one of them. So get your plan into operation and stop fighting with yourself. If ever somebody gave anybody a hard time, it's you. So Bernadette, no more. Do you hear? You have been told. Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you. Please like and share. And please come back to John. If you can tell me who it is that needs that, that's gave up their course and moved on somewhere else very quickly, or walked away from it halfway through it or something. Okay? Thank you. Joe, hi there, Joe. How are you? Joe McEwan's here. Linda McLaughlin's here. James McLaren, Hannah Butler's back. Hi there. Sean's here. Hi, Frank and John. How are you? I think I'm okay. I don't know about alcohol-free Johnny there.
Fair to middling.
Fair to middling. You know that sober for October?
I'm not doing that.
I didn't think so. Sober for a night. Hello. So there you go. What a shame he's such a wank. James, evening, Francis and John. When do you get a Morgan a chance for a wee card? Cheers, Taurus. I think, James, we spoke to you on Sunday, and I need to know, would you come back to me if you've done anything about the opportunities that are around for you, about getting on, getting something entrepreneurial, start something up for yourself, something in work and business, something like that. Hello, Lynn Edwards, my beautiful Lynn, how are you? So would you come back to me, James, and let me know? I'd be grateful. Julie, I don't know who Julie is. Julie is Sketchy, is that, Johnny? Sketchiey.
Yeah.
Is it right? That small. I mean, I can do my glasses. Okay, Julie.
Julie.
Let's see what's going on for you, my honey. Linda McKechnie saying she's liked and shared. Thank you, Linda. Right, Julie, the first thing that I'm getting here, ache and pain down the neck, on the shoulder. Really, that's muscular, really sore muscular shoulder area and arm. So I can't really tell you other than to deal with that, if you know what I mean. But let's see what else is going on for you, Julie. An awful lot of pressure. Now listen, whatever is going on for you at the moment, will you please see it through? I think the worst thing you could do at the moment is give it up. Okay? So see everything that you're involved in through financial undertakings, lots of women round about you, too many women round about you, but who am I? And maybe just your family. But good news all round, as long as you stick to your guns. And can I ask you who it is that's looking to move house or over their home? Will you come back and let me know about that too? Because this is really important. I love the financial stuff that's coming out of this. Because you're one of those people, Julie, and you'll need to tell me if I'm wrong, that says, I'm going for this and nothing's going to stop me till I get there. But it's good news if you do that. Don't waver from the past. Do you understand? And please, I don't know, ibuprofen, painkillers or something, that's sore, so that needs to be taken care of. Okay, but the monetary area I like the whole sense of balance and change that's coming into your life as well. And I'll throw this in for a good measure. There's a baby too. Okay, so would you like to come back and tell John if I'm on the right track with you, please? I'd be grateful. But thanks for coming in tonight. It's kind of you. So then, who else is here? James Graham is here. Hello there. Rosalind Kildee is here. Sheena Wilson, good evening. Anything for a Scorpio? Dana and Nick's watching, as we've said. Sheila Blythe. Sheila Blythe. I don't know, is it? Sheila Blythe, anything for me? Yeah, I think so. Let's have a wee look and see what's going on for Sheila Blythe, okay? Why are you so worried about children or a particular child? You have to stop this, please. Okay? There's an awful big ray in the middle of all of this, a ray of light, a ray of hope, a ray of all kinds of strong connections to healing. There's a sense of creativity. In fact, I would go as far as to say there's a sense of theatre around you. I wouldn't be surprised that somebody is involved in the arts in some way for you as well. But for yourself, I would say keep going, because sometimes along the road it gets a bit tough. But in your case, I would say stop worrying. I think we did talk about this on Sunday. You die if you worry, you die if you don't.
A well-known saying.
Now, in your bill, see, he doesn't understand that at all. But I would say to you, don't do that. There's somebody in your family, though, that's going to do something very much connected to the world of art, whether it's either theatre or dance or music or something. It's very important. It's good news. So stop worrying, but whatever it is, see it through. I'd like to say hello to David Pilkington that's come in tonight. Good, hello there. How are you? Long time no see. I hope things are okay. That will be my nephew.
All right.
Yes, I have my brother's son. How are you doing? Alison Gunn McGlynn, hi there. Julie Coyle? Is that Coyle or Cole? C-O-Y-I-E. Hey Frank, it's my mum looking down on me. Most definitely, my darling. All you have to do is think and she'll be around for you, okay? And that's what you have to do, just connect. It's not that far away. Everybody thinks it's a great big world away. It's not, it's near us, close to us. And sometimes you walk past and you feel a brush. The other day I got a pat in the back from somebody. My kettle is constantly going off and on because it feels like it. It's just all the signs are there. And yes, she'd be probably looking down and probably giving you a smile, whether you had a bad time, good time, mediocre time. Remember that. Remember it's what you can offer and what it is that they can now do for you, and they will. So,
Well, Trish Flanagan's mum is 92 today.
wow, 92 Libra. Wow, how are you? I hope you're having a nice time.
That's Trish's mum.
Trish's mum? Where's
Yeah,
Trish?
Trish Flanagan's mum is 92 today.
Trish Flanagan's mum. Well, can we have a little show, please, of some loves for this wonderful lady? 92 today, a Libran of great things. So come on, let's have a lot of hearts from everybody, please, if you wouldn't mind. There you go, they're all coming through. Well done. So that's for you, that's for who?
Trish Flanagan.
Trish Flanagan's mum. Happy birthday to you, my darling. Jean Kelly. Joyce Orr. Evening, Frank and John. Hope you're well. Would you like to say how you're feeling? Because everybody's asking for you. So
I'm feeling okay.
you're feeling okay?
Yeah,
How is that?
I'm feeling just fine.
Just fine.
Yeah.
That makes me feel as though there's something not quite right.
No, I'm just okay.
You're just okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's the lack of alcohol, or do you
Possibly.
think, is that what it is? Well, I've got a wee surprise for you.
Where is it?
There's a bottle of wine in the fridge if you want to go and have a glass of wine. Please help yourself. You're very welcome. Jean Kelly, how are you? James Edwards, Leighton Shed. Thank you, James. That's kind of you.
No, this
And-
in front, I need to say.
Yeah. Can I wait a minute before we go? Before you say anything, can I ask anybody out there if they've been for a test, please, for the pain that they're getting in their chest and under their arm? I would imagine that this was a lady, is here, and it's under the arm, please. So could you come through and let me know who you are? Because that's somebody coming through here. And there's also something important about this month that we're in for this particular person, and that's not good. They've just recently either had a mammogram or they've recently been told something from the doctor. So will you come through, please? It's to do with the hospital area. All right. Sorry, John, what were you saying?
I was going to say that May Trainer Higgins is
Mhm.
desperate for a card. She's got a rather deep question she keeps asking, which I don't know whether you want to go into that here, but she's desperate for a couple of cards. May Trainer Higgins.
May Trainer Higgins. Yes, I think we said that last time. I think we said that, May, to you, that there's around. Always. So stop. You'll need to give yourself some peace there, darling. You know, imagine that there was somebody going up a ladder and they needed to go up the ladder to fix something, and you're holding onto the leg. They can come down, they can't go up. They're holding on, they've got a job to do on the other side. So please let them go, okay? So that they can get what it is that they need to. And believe me, once you're on the other side of that, they come back and help so many different ways. You just have to trust that, May, okay? Good evening to Edna Carmichael. How are you feeling? I hope you're all right. Edna hasn't been very well, you know. So, yes, I can
Yeah,
see
that's
that.
May's question.
Yeah, but that's more to do with her mum, I think, May. The answer to your other question is you will need to leave that in many ways to the authority, because that is also going to be coming up too. And because of that, I think you'll find the help that you need, May. All right. So let me see. Lewis, hello, how are you? Lorraine Jackson, how are you? Then Edwards, hi Nick. Hi Lynn. Sheila Blythe, Gemini and Sad. Why?
Julie's sketch has just popped in, just said the twins just been diagnosed, and they've diagnosed with lymph nodes.
Who is her twin?
Yeah, Julie's sketch there.
Julie. Oh, Julie, here we go. I think it's for you. Okay. Now, I've been showing the scales of justice, and that's got everything to do with this particular month. But when you have the scales of justice, it means balance. But whatever it is that we're talking about is painful at the moment. I'm feeling it sore. But now that you've said it, it's leaving me. So it's for you. I'm going to give you a very intense number. Who are we talking to again?
Julie's sketch.
Julie.
I think you spoke to Julie a couple of readings ago.
Did we? Right, I'm glad it's for you then, Julie. So you see, sometimes you get a reading and it continues. So determined, dramatic, pushy, beyond belief, this other female. And things are going to move rather quickly. And all the things that are going to be done that need to be done will be done in a hurry. Do you understand? They're not going to leave this for weeks and weeks and weeks. So this particular month is very important, okay? And it looks to me, and it's just me, that looks to balance itself out quite well because everything's dealt with. I hope that's good news for you. But it's that I'm feeling, okay? But I love the fact that the scales of justice are up there. That also means that there's a financial change coming up too. And anything to do with the establishments of money, like banks and building societies and money houses of some sort, seem to have some effect on you coming up too. Okay? But I like it. You've got the right people. They're going to, whatever we're talking about for your sister has a choice to make, and she'll do the choice very quickly. Okay, but fierce, determined. I face Goliath. This is the feeling that I'm getting from this person. Nothing's going to stop this getting moved on. Okay, it seems to be easing away now. So that's my news for you. I hope it works out for you. Okay. You take care of yourself, and thanks again for coming in tonight. Yes.
So it's not, Lois is on again saying, I'm so scared I won't have a job, been so anxious, will I get bad news in this 30-year career? Didn't you speak to Lois on Sunday and
Yes,
say something would be changing in the
yes, I told you something, Lewis, would change within the
Mm.
job. Okay? You have to give yourself a wee break there, honey, and stop thinking that it's all disaster. It's not. Although it's a difficult, as I remember you reading, it was rather difficult scenarios you were in, but it doesn't look that bad. So chin up in there. Sort lots of things out, please. Thank you. So,
And
would you like a spoonful of Benelin? Has anybody come back to you so far?
no.
No.
May's come back. May Trainer Higgins said thank you. You know, she's obviously looking for some kind of closure.
Yeah.
But just thanks for
The closure is to do with authority, really.
Right.
Lorraine Jackson, is that who you were talking about?
Oh,
No.
no.
Lorraine Jackson, is my job going to be safe?
No, that's Lois. Lois. Is
No, I've got
Lois
Lorraine.
one
And I've also got Lorraine Jackson.
Okay.
Oh my God, whatever's going to change is going to change between now and Christmas in a dramatic fashion. Oh, I'd love to say to you all is well in the garden here, but I don't quite see it, my darling. Lorraine, there are all kinds of changes coming up, and they'll come up in an instant. So prepare yourself for that. I'd love to say to you, everything's wonderful, Rosie, and you know, you can walk down the road and all will be well. I'm sorry I don't see them. So you're right to follow your instincts, because something has to change, and I think you'll be changing in it too. So I can't say to you that you're getting good news there, honey. So sorry about that. But you know, it's not like, you know, it's like everybody at the moment, there's nothing at all going to be safe until this stupid Brexit thing is out the way. And once that's out the way, I think you'll find things will get better. But I'm sorry to tell you, Lorraine, no. Rosalind can do Capricorn. Capricorn. Julie MacArthur. Right, right, I'll try again. Hope, Frank. Hello, Frank, hope all's good with you. Good to see you, John, again. Can I have something? And then it goes Seymour. And Mr. Pilkington is watching. How are you? Hope you're well. How's the family? Dorothy Clark saying hi, Frank. Margaret Anderson. Is this Margaret Anderson the wrong Margaret Anderson? Would you come back and let me know, please? Because I think if it is, we're all coming to your housewarming, it would seem. She got news from the reading that there was a house move for her.
All right.
And I think she's very happy with that. So who else is here?
Hundreds.
Hundreds and hundreds. Hundreds
You're
and
back
hundreds.
in March there.
Back in March. Sorry. Here I thought it was October. Joanne, hi there. Evan Cook. It's back to say, is my mum looking down? Yes, I did say that. Janie Canning, she's saying Virgo. Go to frankpilkington.com and read up, because it's there. Okay, and also the month you're going to have. It's on now. Christine Brownlee, anything for me? Helen Kane, me, I'm here. Good, I'm so glad you're here. It's great. Margaret Anderson, yes, that's true on the cards. That's good. So we're all going to housewarming. So all we need to do is find you, and we'll come with a person.
Bernadette came back. Said
Bernadette?
her son did a short course at college. That's the one where you said somebody.
Oh,
did a
right.
course and stuff.
Okay, let's go back to you, Bernadette. Now remember, I said short course and we gave it up, or moved away from it, whatever. And there's such a lot of dramatic stuff now going to happen there, but not bad. It's clearing out all of the rotten stuff that's around. You know what I mean? All the debris and all the stuff that's been hanging around too quick. And I really do think he's moving on to great things. So congratulations. That's a very good reading for him. I wish it was Lorraine. Sorry, Lorraine, not so good for you. Tricia McCarthy. Good evening, Frank. How are you? Andrea, where have you been? Thanks for coming back. How are you, darling? It's nice to see you. Rosalind Kildare, yes, moving. So could you see me moving soon? My session, hi, Mr. Pilkington, a wee card. Mr. Pilkington, did you hear I got my title there?
Getting the Sunday name.
A Sunday name?
Mm-hmm.
Did you really get called that? They used to call me that when I was in Wayne. And it just reminds me of terrible times.
Well, Tricia, say hi back to Morven from me.
Tricia, you have to say hi back to Morven from Joan. Whatever that's about. Margot Patterson. Let's have a look at Margot Patterson, okay? I don't know why, but I'm drawn to you. Let's have a look and see what it's all about. Well, things that have been hanging in the balance for a long time. Nothing really much has been moving for you. You're now about to show a real show of strength and become very victorious. There is a male in your family area. You'll be looking very much to your immediates, but it could be in the bigger circle. Somebody's taking up an opportunity to get away from the country and most probably will live abroad for a while, but not permanently. There's something about working connected to that travel, and I think it's looking really good. Okay, take that down to yourself. The end of that hanging around and nothing happening in your life is over for you. Okay, and I would say to you for the next, well, 18 months really. 18 months. I wouldn't go longer. I wouldn't say 18 years. Forget that. So I'd say next 18 months for you. It seems to be that you're kind of rosy in the garden, if you know what I mean there, Margot. It really is quite good. But I love who it is that's getting this break and deciding to make a travel or a change for themselves. Because I tell you, I'm not afraid to show their talent, but great belief in themselves. And I wish we were all like that, but definitely on the go. Now, whoever I'm talking about that's doing all of this, okay, also is a bit of a Peter Pan. The thing to keep this person is to keep them real. You know, it can do lots of things, and all the things that are around will go well for them, but it has to be kept real. Okay? So, because Peter Pan sometimes get to a stage where everything's wonderful and, well, I don't need to go in and do it, then do it. You know, that kind of scenario. Although I don't think that that's, in his case, he's not a bad person guilty of that, but it could easily happen. Okay? So definitely a go-getter, as long as it doesn't sit down in a job, it will go well. Okay, Margot? Thanks for coming in. Really is nice. Oh, and another thing, Margot, who's got the problem with nails, fingernails, and hands? We need to get that dealt with. Okay. Thank you now.
Sean Lavelle is eager for a reading.
Sean Lavelle.
Mm-hmm.
Could you look over Marie Lewis O'Reilly is saying something about?
Yeah, I can't read the rest of it. Some kind of validation. You told her things would improve in the middle of September. There was a cloud hanging over, but then Facebook won't let me read the rest. Okay, I've got it.
Oh, you got it.
For roughly a year, there was a cloud hanging over my head. The certain cloud was lifted middle of September. Thank you for your messages. It gave me hope at that time.
Oh, congrats. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you coming back. We're doing anything here we can with Sean Lavelle.
Yeah.
Let's have a wee look for Sean. Oh, don't mind that. I don't mean I don't like you reading, but I don't like that. My cards, I'll give them another shuffle. Let's see what's going on. Sean Lavelle. Who's Carol? Could you tell me who that is, please? I've got a name there, Carol, for you. The sun shines very much in your life, and it's going to shine very much over talent, and it's going to be coming very much to the fore in November. So that is a month that's really good for you. I also have a very sharp pain on my left-hand side, and I don't have a wound, but that's what it would be. So it'd be for a female around you. And it really needs to be dealt with. There's nothing bad there, but it really needs to be worked at. Also, if you've been looking for some kind of job change or work change, it seems to be going very much your way. It's all falling into place. And if you could give a shout out to Lorraine, maybe she could get a job with you. But it really is quite big. Okay, so it's going to make everything in the family area very good for you, and there seems to be an ease around. But this job looks really something, okay? Been waiting on something. It's like I've been waiting for it to all come about. And here it comes, Sean. So there you go. Very good news indeed. Lots of work and lots of sunshine in your life. Now let me explain what that means. When you have that, it means that things are growing and there's growth in your life. It doesn't mean to say you're basking in the sun, but in your case, that might be. You might be on a beach going, yeah, look at me. And if you are, well done. If there's any room in the case, I'll come with you. But at the moment, it doesn't look like that. Okay, it looks as though it's just growth in your life, and it's all to do with work and opportunity. Well done. Thank you for coming in tonight. Joyce, Bruce. We're plagued with colds and bad throats. Joyce, would you like to keep that? Don't come near me. It's horrible. A friend of mine phoned me up from the lakes today, and she's taken on this, what do you call it? It's a virus that is going around. But seemingly it's short-lived. Not like the one last year, the one that almost killed me. Oh, may I never go through that again.
The Australian flu.
That was last year, yeah. Kind of floating off the bed, you know, and introducing people to my mother. My mother's been gone for years, and it was like that. It was really quite odd, but it took ages to recover from it, and I'm sure an awful lot of people out there know what I'm talking about. So I was worried to hear that my friend was telling me that, but she said that she was assured that it's just short-lived. It's not so pleasant. So yes, I can understand the sore throats and the colds. So here we go. So then, what else is here? Yes. Julie? Yes, I said. Did you listen to your reading? Play this back. It's very important that you do, and you heard what I said. Everything to do with Libra, things happening quick. It's all going to go that quick for her. Okay? She still has choices to make, and if she makes them, she will make the right ones. She'll get the right people around it, and it will be dealt with. End of. Okay? Now listen, if you want, I know that sometimes we need to have a much more in-depth reading, but like what I'm doing with the later on after we finish the show, I'll be answering as many questions as I can, myself or my team. Sometimes it's too much, sometimes you're working till about 2 in the morning, other times you're not, but it all depends. If there's something really bugging you and you need an answer to it, of course, it's get on the mobile, text Frank, followed by your question to 85358. That's 85358, and I will give you as much information as I can. Okay?
Christine Curry's got a bad cold, and she's coming on Friday to share it with us.
Oh, thank you for coming with the cold, Christine.
Sit near the back, Christine.
You'll be sitting at the back, Christine. No, maybe by that time you've had a wee toddy and it'll help you.
Maybe we could set you up in a separate room with a TV link.
Well, that's so unfair, I know. That's awful. How could you say that? Poor soul. That is not fair.
Just feel like giving video evidence in court. I don't know if I've ever done that. I haven't.
You honestly, you surprise me every week. You open these sort of mouths of yours and out comes things that you think, what did that come from? Too much, too much.
Sean says thank you.
I see that. Good night, Frank and John. Thank you. You're welcome, Sean. You're very welcome.
I'm getting thanks as well. It's great. All I do is turn the lights on and be cheeky.
No, your comments are very important. Also, that your drinking habits. I wish you were drinking.
That's it. You've driven me to drink.
That's it. Thank goodness. He's having a life for long. There's something of no right when he's a bit like that. You know? Right, Margaret Anderson saying, you've been spot on with me, Frank, for the last few months. Well, thank you. That's great news. Is this all to do with the house move and all to do with the house party? And we're all going to housewarmer, Johnny. I know I've said that earlier, but we're still all going. So every one of us will all get a bus. That's the whole family, the show, the Facebook family. We're all going to get together and we're going to do the show in your new house. How about that? Can you get us all in? There's hundreds of us. So that would be good fun, wouldn't it? Teresa Grant, how are you? Teresa saying, Frank and John, and she needs a card. Joyce, Bruce, my birthday's on Monday. Anything exciting for me? Yes, you've got a lovely new moon coming up on the 9th. Then we're talking to Joy spruce. So the thing is to remember that that pneuma is excellent for your star sign. It's going to give you the opportunities of making things really move forward. Okay? Remember, Jupiter's going to be coming to an end of its time in Scorpio soon. And once it makes its move, all the fire signs get a boost. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that's going to make everything a bit better there. But for old Libra, oh, we're talking nice stuff. So yes, I would say that you're going to have not only a good month, but in this next few weeks, please get in line what it is that you really want for yourself for the full year to come. If you can do that, then that's the whole area of your birthday, and that's the whole area of this new moon. All right, thank you. Margaret's come back and says, house, New York, Italy, Venice, go for it. Is that what you've had? Is that everything that came? You can take all of that. Well, that's great news. Amanda Lancaster.
New York, Venice, Cambuslang.
Cambuslang. There's nothing wrong with Cambuslang.
We didn't say there was.
Watching. Anyway. Oh, and jewellery, my partner proposed Ireland, December, spot on. Oh, Margaret, that's wonderful news. So there you go. Margaret's having a really good, she's giving good readings.
Great, good feedback.
Yes, it is. It's nice to have the feedback. Thank you very much. But we're having to talk to Elaine Gilland. Is it Gilland?
Probably.
Well, it's Elaine Gilland anyway. That's Gilland. Oh, Savannah disappeared. GLL. I can't see that. Can you see it?
Yeah, well, it's Elaine anyway.
Elaine, this is what our message is. Hello, Frank. Hope you're well. Could you do me a message? Do with a message tonight, please. So it's
no idea what she is.
Well, it's down at the bottom.
Oh.
She's just above Diane Hamilton.
All right, Gillian.
That's what I thought.
Gilliland.
Oh, Gilliland. There you go, Elaine. It took a long time to find you, but we'll see what's going on for you. And you're in friendship. You'll need to look at friendship and see where you stand with that. There's a kind of arguments going on at the moment around about you or among your friends, and it's up to you whether you want to, actually tune into that. I don't know if I would actually, but let's see for you. Now then, somebody around you, and I've got to tell you, Elaine, not so good emotionally. Let's just say things should be really much more buoyant than they are. I have to say that I think somebody's been let down. I hope it's not you. Somebody's been let down with a relationship or an ongoing thing. I've been thinking of that, what to say to somebody who's in a way heart's sad. And here's the answer. Love is as perennial as the grass. In other words, it dies and it grows again, and that's what's happening here. So as far as emotion is concerned, somebody's getting back on that horse and they're going to be okay, and they'll ride into the distance very happy. So don't worry about that. Although I do think there's a lot going on in your friendships and your circles. And the circles are, I don't know, they're not feeling the best over friendship. So one thing what I would say to you to do for yourself is not to give yourself a hard time over this, but definitely allow it to come through. The outcome in lots of ways for you is a crossroads coming up of a challenge that you've got. And I would say, face up to the challenge, don't be afraid of it. If when I'm talking about the emotional thing, I'm talking to you about that, then get on the horse and get ready, because the choices and the crossroads are waiting for you are very important. I'll give you the next 5 weeks, and where your head will go on and your heart will sort itself out. And as for friendships, well, if they like you, they'll be with you. Okay? Thanks for coming in.
You went a bit Beach Grove Garden then, in that reading.
Beach Grove Garden?
Perennial grass.
But it's true. It's true, though. Sometimes, there are, on very rare occasions, somebody has a relationship or a love, and they just don't get over it. They don't know how to get over it. And certain star signs come into that category, and of course, I will be talking about that on Friday. So I would like you, John, to take a pen and a pad with you as we're talking about it. And what happens is that some people have a really bad experience in a relationship, and they sit and a bit like getting wet, they sit at the side shivering away until somebody else comes along and says, I'm going to make this better for you. And they suddenly forget the past and go, it's you, and off they go. And the same thing normally happens because they haven't learned anything from the past mistake. So like the grass, it dies and it grows, you know. Beech Grove Garden, did you hear that? Did you hear that
I think
reference?
you could do anything for my herbs.
Your herbs, yes, they're dead. Herbs are dead. You need to phone up the Beech Grove Garden for you. Excuse me. Jesse McGregor, how are you? You've come in again. Senga Cowan, hi. Jackie Nelson. Sharon Wright. It's nearly Friday. Sharon, it is, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you are too, Madonna. I don't know what I'll wear. But please.
Well, please dress up as a Heidi High character again. Are you going to do a different sitcom every show? You're going to come on in battle dress and do Dad's Army?
Really? Captain Mannering next.
Don't
John
tell-
Holding, I'm going to tell you something. Keep it up.
Don't tell him, like.
Because they're awfully sharp knives near you. So stop. I have to say to you, that outfit that I had for them. What this outfit, right? And it really was not my kind of colour. But it wasn't until I put it on in front of the lights I realised something that Heidi High here. It's like a yellow coat. So I did open the show by saying, yes, tonight I am your yellow coat, Heidi High. Everybody went, howdy ho. So I don't think so. I think we'll have something more. What about something more sobering? What about that?
I don't do so.
Well, that's very true. You don't, and it's quite reassuring to see that you don't. I don't know how you would function sober. That's a terrible thing. A terrible name.
Trisha's saying, what colour this show? We're just discussing that, Trisha.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
I think we should keep the homage to 1970s sitcoms going.
I think,
You could go as Gunnar Beaumont,
he's Gunnar Beaumont.
the drag act from
Ain't half hot, man.
Melvin Hayes.
How dare you? Gloria.
Anyway,
Yes, it is anyway.
Laura Bain wants to know if we're going to get a white Christmas. So from Beech Grove Garden, we've moved on to the weather.
White Christmas, White Christmas. Do you remember White Christmas? Do you?
When I was about 11 or something.
11, you remember one?
Well, maybe younger than that. 9 or something.
Very rare. You had White New Year's. I had a lot of them, but not quite White Christmas. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it, yeah. I know it's going to be one of those hassles, and I'm one of those people, I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm one of those people that turn into Ebenezer Scrooge to the run up to Christmas. It's just, oh, I get awfully wound up about it. Then all of a sudden, right about the 23rd, I turn into a Christmas tree. It's just an amazing feeling. And I've got to say, in my heart and soul, I really, really love Christmas. It's my most favourite time of the year, much better than my birthday. So Christmas is a really, well, very special time to me. It's all about the kids, isn't it? And the Christmas trees and getting the Christmas tree done, right?
Well, Margaret's saying 2010 was white. That was
Was
a
it?
big freeze, you know, 2010,
No.
when all the pipes burst everywhere. Trisha
Oh, yes,
MacArthur
yes,
remembers.
that's right. I do remember.
Me and Trisha MacArthur were delivering bottles of water to people.
Were you?
Mhm.
He wasn't a milkman, he was a waterman out there delivering. God help you, son. Was I in the country? I can't remember. I can't remember yesterday, never mind 2010. Too much, too much, too much. Anyway, we're getting away from this. I'm so sorry, we're talking everywhere else. So let's see who I am drawn to. Well, Liz Simpson saying, my birthday's on Monday as well, Frank. Hope I get a day off. Knackered. How about that? Well, so do I, Liz. because it's a lot of hard work you do. But you do it with a really kind heart, my darling, and I'm sure lots of people appreciate that you do it. Did I tell you that Liz looks after the old ones? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And if you were there, she'd look after you. Because you're in that category. Or is it just the drink? Just listen, I've got to tell you something. Who has a glass of wine? Make me mood of an alcohol. Well, you know what I mean? I don't know about tonight, no, it's different. Teresa Grant, how are you? Teresa's got her hands in prayer up to heaven, to the other side.
But also, Alison Hill wants look and change and is feeling quite lost. Alison Hill, I think somebody needs to get this back on track.
Alison Hill, I can't see Alison.
She's down at the bottom.
Oh, I'm miles away. I'm so sorry. I'm not at the phone. It's okay. I'll get it myself. Alison Hill.
Yeah.
Alison, I've just got really bad shooting pains in my head and from my neck as well. Can I ask you, do you suffer from anything connected to, you know, migraine or anything like that? Because if you do, it's quite horrible. And I get the pain here and my jaw as well. So I don't think that's got anything to do with just taking headaches. Got a funny feeling that's got something to do with a gallbladder thing. Listen to Dr. Pilkington here. Where am I coming from? But it's the truth, it's what I'm feeling. So would you look to that area of your health? So who else have we got here?
Well, it's Alison Hill.
Alison, right, so. Okay then, Alison, let's see what's for you here. The sun will shine. You've also got a death card, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and the two sixes, one of swords and one of discs. So I think that the change that is necessary in your life is destined. I think you'll find that it's coming soon. I also think that it will take its time and all those changes that are necessary, and I think it's wonderful. It's the best news I can give you. The changes that will affect your life, your past will no longer like it was, and your future is much, much more easier. But all the successes that I'm telling you are all there because you've done nothing but really work hard to get it. There is no miracle here. There is no wand being waved. There's nothing that says, out of the blue, it is all yours. You have worked hard for what you are about to get. And so the reward for you is excellent, okay? I don't know why I want to tell you that there's a house move round about you. I don't think it's you, but I think it's close to you. And it's going to put a smile on everybody's face. I'm telling you, it's now time. I think 6 years ago, if you had phoned me up or spoke to me, or came for a reading, I think it might have been quite something else. But now, it's that time is over. Get ready to move on. So I'm really glad to tell you that, Alison, that things are really different for you and to come.
She doesn't get the migraines.
Well, I'm getting them from you. So please find out who this is, because it's even down my jawline, it's in my face, it's in my head, okay? And I'm getting that. It's still got it. So I've got a feeling that it's either not for, if it's not for you, it's for somebody close to you. But have a look. This is all to do with the jaw area. Don't be surprised as well that that's, you know, to do with trapped nerves and stuff. Okay? So, Margaret Anderson, Beech Grove. Ha ha ha. I quite agree with you, Margaret. But we were just at Beech Grove, God. So what else?
All right. Trish Flanagan's mum is having a wee toddy, and you have to raise a glass to her.
Oh, Liz Flanagan's mum.
Trish Flanagan's mum.
Trish, this is for your mum. I have to raise my glass. Happy birthday to you. Everybody, can we have a lot more loves, please?
92.
Again, she's 92. Happy birthday, my darling. I really do hope everybody's having a good time with you. I'll give John back his drink. There you go.
And before I wrestle you to the ground.
Imagine holding on to a pint bottle now. We drink John's question mark from Joyce Bush. Yes, he's having a little one. Jason Caddy is watching. Jason Caddy. Jason Caddy.
Oh, bloody hell. Pauline McKilliman. Somebody stole her daughter's holiday money.
You're joking.
Pauline and Mary Hill.
You're joking, Pauline. How do you do that? This is for Jason Caddy. Once you get your head clear and you get that sense of thinking out of the way, put you behind you a little bit of your past, that there's a big change as far as you are concerned and also your job. A big change coming up in a work connection. I also think Oh, this is wonderful. Whatever love and relationships lie for you, Jason, it looks as though that you're going to be on a bit of a high. Well done. It's fabulous. Let me tell you what you have. You've got the Last Judgment. You've got the Hermit from the past. You've got the Three of Discs for work. You've got the Knight of Cups and the Star together. It's time to believe the opportunities in life are right for you, and they will come very strongly. And I'd like to now ask you, emotionally, if you will go back 8 years, if that makes any difference to you, 8 years, I think that's what's ending, and new beginnings coming to. Well done. You're going to have a really good time. Enjoy.
Trish MacArthur's asking me
Trish MacArthur
what
is
herbs are killed. Trish, I had 3 different pots of herbs, and I think they had a suicide pact because they all ended at the same time.
They did. They all decided, I had enough. I'm out of here. Listen, can I tell you something very much about psychic people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, when you go near living things, well, for me, well, especially for healing, what happens is they die. And also that light bulbs blow up and electricity and
So
stuff.
you're like a Dementor from Harry Potter.
I am your actual Dementor. Here you go. You did call me a Dementor. But it is like that. And sometimes you have to work. But animals, because they're drawn to the energy. And if you're a wee bit psychic out there in any way, you'll know what I mean. Animals, like you could walk into a stranger's house and the dog or the cat just comes to you. I get that all the time.
So you killed the herbs, basically.
No, I never knew your house. I wasn't even in your house. How dare you? I'm going to blame, and I wasn't even there. Psychically, I sent it through the air. Kill them, kill them. Do you hear that nonsense? What a nutter you are, I'm telling you now. Anyway, but anybody connected to healing, anybody connected to the psychic world, sometimes that's the side effect. That's sometimes what they get. Anyway, and let me tell you again, please, I have all your stars out, all written for the week, and also your monthly, and it's on frankpilkington.com, and also on there, of course, my psychics are waiting, of course, to take your call too. So handpicked and very good at that too. I really do think, though, if you've got some problems, myself and the team will be here, of course, right after this show, right after this bulletin. And if you want a question answered, of course, it's on your mobile. It's text Frank, the word Frank, followed by your question to 85358. That's 85358. And I will answer as many questions as I possibly can, because sometimes it's often hard to get round everybody. But before that time, let's see who else is here. Oh. Jeanette Short saying hello. Hiya, darling. How are you? How's things? Shirley Wright.
Karen Gerns is in.
Karen Gerns. Karen Gerns. Hello, Karen Gerns. How are you doing? Agnes Monroe. Hi, how are you? How's those wonderful dogs of yours? Beautiful animals you've got. Beautiful. Who else is here? Hannah Butler. Am I going down the right path? I'm a Leo and need guidance now. Granddad is home. I think so. You see, the thing about Leo and Aquarius is the moon's noticed making such a big change to your chart. And that just means that sometimes you go in one direction and you go the way of life, if you like, and suddenly it doesn't matter. So either situations come up, I think, and because of that, let's take into account somebody I know at the moment. Under the same star sign, things went really wrong only to go right in a different direction, and it could be that, okay? But the one good thing to remember, Hannah, is that your granddad's with you and everything's getting healed and it's getting stronger. Personally, I would take the challenge, whatever it is that's coming along that asks you to do something different in your life. I think might be a good idea. A paramedic, are you? Well done. So yes, I would say it's an excellent thing. Okay, it's up there with, it's not just up there with healing, you know, it's more than that. It's the hands-on and it's the dramatic stuff, I'm sure. But yes, that'd be great for you. Karen Blair Leonard, good evening to you. Hi Frank, this Leo needs some sunshine. Why, my darling? I'm sure you'll find that it's going to be okay. I know that you're going through a lot at the moment, and a lot of that could be medical. I think that the changes for you that are necessary, let's just have a look.
Who are you talking to, Frank?
I'm talking to Karen Blair Leonard, and I want to say the word Margaret, so you're getting the name Margaret as well here. Okay. So Karen, here we go. Health-wise, oh, the moon's over yet. That's what's wrong. So what that means is that your mood change is going all over the shop at the moment. So one minute you're okay and everything's, you can cope with it, feet in the ground. I'm getting in there, I'm going to get on with my life, and I'm going to do what's necessary. Then the next thing, you're out at sea, and it's just, oh my God, I'm going here. Oh, it's all that panic and stuff. And the moon's like that. And this is when you're going to need women. And it's women that's going to help, not kind of stabilize you, but a kind of group of women that's either similar things that are going on in their life or situations that connect. A group would help you. But I'm going to show you something. And it's really, for me, it's a profound card. And if you could look at that and see it, I hope you can see the writing on it. Could you read that word out, please?
Success.
Thanks, John. I see success. A lot going on, I know. But whatever it is, believe me, with that going on and all that worry, especially all of that, I can't sleep, can't eat, can't change that whole scenario, it will come right and you'll be okay, no matter what. And that's the key to it all, okay? And also, you're not listening. I've been told you're not listening. And that's something else you'll have to do. The more you listen, the more information you'll get, especially from doctors, especially from specialists, for all of those things. Listen well. Sometimes when the moon takes over, we're out at sea and we can't even comprehend anything. But that will leave you soon, and so will over this next month be very important to you. And after that month is finished, you'll be going into a position where you're much stronger. You need to fight this, and you need women of either similar background or similar situation that you're in to help you as well. Just that support, because you've got it. Okay, my darling? So listen, it's that time. Thank you so much. Sorry I was a little bit late earlier. Remember, the show's on Friday. I'm really looking forward to it. And if you're coming along to the show, it'll be great. And hopefully we'll get to meet and we'll just have some fun. And hopefully we're sparking away and Spirit comes in very rapidly into the room. I haven't seen the room. I'm going to see it shortly, but we'll see what it's like, and I'm sure it'll be quite a wonderful place. Well, we're all going to be there and we'll make it wonderful. So thank you very much for coming in tonight. We're going to be out again on Sunday night, and hopefully we'll give you the result of the show, and I hope, as I say, it goes really well. But for you, between now and then, I'd like you all to have a really good time. May you be happy, may you see the good side of everything, and to use the energy of being happy and being helpful. That's the main connection. Giving it back. So easy to be. I don't know. Do you think it takes a lot of energy when you're in a foul mood or a bad mood it takes a lot of energy. Yeah. So you're exhaustion. So that's what I'm trying to say. So why use that energy when it's just much more easier to go hi? So be at peace. Try to be happy, and I'll see you all Sunday night. Okay. So then, my darlings, thanks for coming in. If you're going to the show, remember, I'll see you there. But till I see you all again, you take care. Bye-bye.